Hey everyone, making a video about the unboxing of a, should be from B&H Photo, a genuine Nikon distributor, a genuine USA warrantied Nikon MB-D12. It's the accessory battery pack for the Nikon D800, D810 cameras. So this just came by FedEx, and really the reason to document this whole thing is to I have one on its way from eBay. It was purported to be a genuine Nikon unit, but it was only about $100. Probably going to end up being a counterfeit. So I thought, well, I get one of these from B&H. I'm going to use this one no matter what. If the one from eBay turns out to be genuine, but just without the USA warranty, an import model, either with a warranty from another country or no warranty card, but it's genuine, all well and good, just sell it, you know, for what I paid for it. Probably I get that price for it. But if it's counterfeit, it's going back and make a pretty big stink about it, and this whole thing will go up on YouTube. This will probably go up on YouTube anyway, but the especially if I get the fraud unit, if it turns out to be a fraud. So this one, just double check. You're going to see what a genuine is like, and you know, it should be genuine coming from B&H. They're really good about providing things that are correct. So, looks like they have an easy open box on. And okay, we're going to do a very detailed, layered approach to this. So, the actual box looks like it could have been packaged better. It could have been packaged better coming from B&H, but you know, the box looks the same as the one on eBay. And I'll videotape the eBay auction or buy it now. That actually was a buy it now, and we'll see what this one has. This one should have a USA warranty card in it, which is a yellow card. With the accessories, they don't put the serial number, but they put the model number, although there is a place for the serial number, and these units are serial numbered. For some reason, Nikon doesn't. I don't know why they don't do that, because it's there and it just would provide them protection, along with, you know, better documentation in general. But anyway, so like has often been seen on the YouTube about unboxing these things, it has this, you know, sort of makes noise when you open it, crinkly bag, and inside is a pouch with Nikon emblem on it, and in this pouch is the battery holder for a AA cells. It has a similar plastic to what the pouch came in. And what I'm looking for on this is that it's going to say MS-D12 is the part number on this, the Nikon part number, and it looks like that is it. It's Nikon. It's in, you know, it says it's been molded Nikon. It's MS-D12. MS is their code for battery holders. Battery holders. Nikon has used that since the days of the. You remember, if you know photography from years ago, the MS1 battery holders for the MD1 and MD2 motor drives were MS. So MS is their general code been for many years for battery holders of some kind. And yeah, it appears genuine. So that's that part. Now the actual unit, and then like always, they come in this what amounts to a bubble wrap foil bag, not a foil bag, a bubble wrap bag. I want to check for the warranty right now. So you got the multi-language instruction manual. That's typical, the ones you might, even if counterfeit, you might find on eBay. Got the, looks like what is this, an MD12 printed in Japan, erratum. It's like a correction. Usually, yeah, it means a correction to something. And the warranty program here, Canon, it's a camera accessory, not Canon. And it says MB-D12, the model, but they leave the serial number blank. No reason to really do that, because, again, it has a serial number, but they do. And it's an accessory, so it's a little bit different. It's not yellow, as I said. If it was a camera, it would have been yellow. But in this case, as an accessory, it is different. So, good question, Nikon, would be why not the serial number on the paperwork? So it appears USA up to this point, genuine, non-knockoff, non-counterfeit, difference between knockoff and counterfeit, USA model. Now this is where we get down into I'm going to have some details here. First of all, the battery tray. on this end. This is going to be the tray that holds the EN-EL15 battery. Now it should say, as I remember, there should be there it is, Nikon MB-D12 there on this. So has the Nikon molded into the actual maker's mark, molded with the part number, made in China. So the genuine article is made in China, as well as the counterfeits and the knockoffs. When I say knockoffs, I mean third party. I mean the ones that are valid, they're sold as third party. That's like Vivitar, that Pixel Vertax, the Mikey or whatever. You know you're buying non-OEM, non-Nikon stuff, so there's no problem with those at all. It's a upfront thing. Although the tricky wording of eBay, sometimes you'll get these tricky wordsters that come along and, well, you know, it's a genuine for Nikon or some other phraseology that try to, you know, of course, buyer beware kind of thing, and cat and mouse game of buyer and seller. Use the trickiest wording you can to make the sale and not outright not be technically a lie. And we all know how that works, right, guys? We all know how that works. So it's got the rubber on the bottom that has Nikon MB-D12. Yes, that's what I bought. And by the way, this is $370 for what's in this box, and compared to $100. So it's probably going to be a rip-off what I'm going to get. The takeaway on this is that it's been said that the counterfeits don't have a good, the battery trays won't fit from a counterfeit to a real. And it very well could be because this is metal. This is magnesium alloy. Thin wall. You note that the walls are relatively thin. I don't know if the lighting is good enough to see that. You should be able to see it on the video. Give me a moment. I'll get a light and make sure you can see it. Okay. So this is the inside of the MB-D12 main case. So note the thin wall section. So that, because it's metal, they can get away with that and still have quite a bit of strength. Now, plastic ones, the Pixel Vertax, it was a thicker wall. If you looked at the videos when they unboxed that, you had a thicker wall that would not allow the battery holders to interchange, which makes perfect sense. So, looks like, yes, B&H sent me a genuine USA warrantied from the Nikon importer for the USA, official Nikon Inc. unit. Very expensive, but it is genuine. So the putting it back together to get some documents, some additional details. The genuine Nikon unit has the word lock. If you notice with the direction we lock the unit to the camera, it's actually cast into the part. It is not a silk screen. It is not a label of any kind. There is a tiny little thumb or finger grab point here to pull the tray out once you unlock it. The document the contour. The rubber, sort of a dull, nice quality feeling dull, not shiny rubber. The multi-selector has a sort of interesting button design in the middle. Then on the AF on, you can see there, it said the AF on low is still screen, but it's directly on the button. It is not on the surround or the casing of the unit around the button. It's on the button, so that's a difference I've seen on some. That's what the switch looks like. There's two circles, very bright white circles. There's like a line there where there's been where the two halves are screwed together, and it's metal, not plastic. Lightweight magnesium alloy. It's very light. You'd think it was plastic, but it's not. And the front, there is no Pixel Vertax. It would have a connection here, a micro USB connector for whatever reason, charging, or I don't know what it would be charging, but this doesn't have that. There is no USB connection on this of any kind at all. So, and then the end with the that's what it looks like on the end. So it is genuine. The top, it has a serial number. In this case, it's in the 212. It's in the 212. So it was at 21 million. Wait, no, it's not 21 million. 2,125,876. So that's the level of the serial number at this point in time, July 2017. So there you go, just to document what a genuine unit looks like. And of course, when I get the one from I ordered off from eBay, it's coming directly from China. Compare rigorously the two. And again, if I find any, it looks like they got the green, the latch instruction on how to unlock it is in green. So that's something to look for. If it isn't just like this, metal, in every detail, it's a knockoff, and it's going back with I'll get my money back because of eBay, but it'll be a notification because they sold like 24 of those things on eBay when I bought it. So a lot of people got ripped off if it turns out to be a counterfeit. So this one's genuine. This is the one I'm keeping. I'm not just getting it from B&H and then shipping it back after I do my little study here. This is the one I'm keeping no matter what. And that's it. So there'll be other parts of the video later when I get the other unit and unbox it. This will be a part 2, and I'll probably help combine them together into one video. Thanks for looking. Take care.